Yo, it's Elliot with Yo Elliot. You got strength questions, and I got your answer. Yo, Elliot. Today we got a text question from MaddenMan003. He asks, Elliot, how do you feel about CrossFit style training? I've recently discovered that they opened up a local CrossFit place near me, and it seems very cool and different way to train. Well, first thing, Madden003, thanks for your question, and I'll just start right off the bat by saying I give CrossFit 2 thumbs up. I know that there's a lot of controversy about whether or not people should be doing CrossFit, if it's safe, if it's good for you. Mind you, I've done professional strongman, so if I think CrossFit is unsafe, then I really got a problem. So, here's the thing. Like in every community, the very first thing I want to say is I have tons of respect for the CrossFit athletes, and there are tons of expert coaches in the community. And those are two things that are very important to me when I evaluate any style of training. Are there athletes using it? And when I say athletes, I mean the sport of CrossFit. That's why I think it's pretty cool. I'll get to that in a minute. In the sport of CrossFit, I've looked at some of these guys. They are not the same type of athlete as I am, simply because I've generally been a strength and combat sport athlete. But their endurance is ridiculous. Their functionality, their power is great. They're doing things like cleaning and pressing 100, 200, 300 pounds. They're also then sprinting a mile after that, and then doing like 40 chin-ups. It's really quite hybrid, and you know how I feel about hybrid training. And then with regard to the experts in their community, because CrossFit really is not one thing, it's so many different things, I found that there are guys that are experts in mobility, there are guys that are experts in endurance, they talk to Louis Simmons all the time, they enjoy strongman training, there's a ton of gymnastics training. I mean, they really, from what I understand, the leader or the creator, I think his name's Greg Glassman, has really taught his troops how to go and look for experts in different areas to bring their knowledge to their gyms and to their style of training so that they can incorporate it in their sport. And I keep using that term. What do I mean? Well, Greg Glassman has also done something that I think was pretty cool and that I tried out myself, although it kicked my ass, which is this CrossFit Games. The CrossFit Games is where you compete in CrossFit. What does that mean? It means everything and nothing. So if you're going to compete in CrossFit, you better be able to sprint a mile, run 5K, but you also better be able to deadlift, climb a rope, do 40 chin-ups, and a myriad of other weird and wild things that they're not going to tell you about until you get there. I think that's cool because it's tough, and anything that's tough and anything that's difficult and challenging, I'm going to be drawn to, and I'm going to give it a thumbs up. Now, a few of the quote-unquote downsides, because you could always argue against these. Number one is people want to know, should I be using CrossFit for fitness? Well, do people use tennis for fitness? It's a sport and it can help you get fit. Yeah, absolutely. The other thing is that, like, why there's so many douchebags in the community. There are a lot of jerks on forums that they're probably not even like the best CrossFitters around, and they go around mouthing off at everybody who seems to be doing something that's CrossFit-like. Like, a lot of people don't like me because of my hybrid training, which is like, you can't own multiple training variables. You can't own that. So CrossFit doesn't own hybrid training. But when I talk about it, a lot of the CrossFit morons, like there are in every community, come up and they want to attack me for that. So you got those idiots. You also have cult follower type know-it-alls who really have no idea what they're talking about and like to post on forums and write articles, and they really are, they're a bunch of weirdos. Anyway, Greg Glassman, again, props to him. He has really done a great job of cultivating his troops or his tribe, or the people that really support his idea with regard to cross training. And I think it's a cool thing. So to answer your question, thumbs up from Elliot Hulse. The new gym in your neighborhood, give it a try. I think you'll like it if you enjoy the things that I enjoy, which is busting your ass in the gym, lifting heavy things, and being hybrid. I'm Elliot. Thanks for your questions. Send me some video questions. I've got some guys that I'm not answering because, quite frankly, they suck. So send me some interesting video questions. I will answer them. Talk to you next time.
Yo, Elliot,